Let me ask you something. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to wake up every day knowing you gave everything you had? See, most people talk about their dreams. They talk about success. But when it's time to grind, when it's time to sacrifice, when it's time to put in the work, they disappear. And that's why they never make it. Right now, some of you are sitting there frustrated, tired, wondering if the grind is even worth it. Let me tell you this, the moment you stop grinding is the moment you accept an average life. I want you to picture your dream. Picture that house, that car, that moment when you prove every doubter wrong. You see it? Good. Because the only thing standing between you and that dream is the work, the sweat, the sacrifice. And if you quit now, you'll never taste it. So before you even think about giving up, before you even think about slowing down, I need you to hear this speech until the end. Because what I'm about to tell you, this might be the thing that changes everything. One, your dreams won't work unless you do. You can't wish your way to success. You can't pray your way to success without putting in the hours. If you're not putting in the work every single day, don't expect the results. Two, discipline over motivation. You won't always feel like grinding. You won't always feel like getting up early, staying up late, missing out on fun. But discipline makes sure you show up even when you don't feel like it. Three, the power of consistency. Success isn't built in one day. It's built in the thousands of days you keep going when no one's watching. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be consistent. Four, pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever. That pain you feel when you're tired, when you're struggling, it won't last forever. But the pain of quitting, the pain of regret, that lasts a lifetime. Five, sacrifice now, shine later. You want the lifestyle, but are you willing to pay the price? You have to be willing to give up comfort, distractions, and sometimes even people who hold you back. Six, your mindset controls your destiny. You can't win in life with a losing mindset. If you don't believe you can do it, you've already lost. Shift your mindset and your results will follow. 10, excuses don't build success. I don't have time. I'm too tired. It's too hard. Excuses are nothing but lies you tell yourself to justify staying average. If you want success, kill the excuses. 8, failure is not the end. Failure is feedback. Every time you fall, every time you mess up, you're learning. The only way you fail is if you quit. 9, surround yourself with winners. You can't be great hanging around people who are okay with being average. Find people who push you, challenge you, and force you to level up. 10, never let up. When you start seeing success, that's not the time to relax. That's the time to grind even harder. The moment you slow down, someone else is passing you up. Listen to me, you're closer than you think. But the question is, will you keep grinding? Or will you let this moment slip away? Every day you slack is another day you push your dreams further away. But every day you grind, that's one step closer to your breakthrough. The choice is yours. Keep grinding. No excuses, no shortcuts, just results. You can't wish your way to success. You can't just sit back and hope that one day your dreams will magically become reality. It doesn't work like that. Too many people talk about what they want, but when it's time to put in the hours, to make the sacrifices, to push through the struggle, they disappear. Dreams don't work unless you do. That vision you have, that goal is possible, but not without effort, not without discipline, not without late nights, early mornings, and moments where you want to quit, but choose to push forward anyway. Look around. Every successful person you admire, every person living the life you dream of, they all had one thing in common. They put in the work. They weren't just wishing. They were grinding when no one was watching. They were outworking the competition. They didn't make excuses. They found a way. And now it's on you. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to outwork everyone else? Are you willing to push past your limits? Because at the end of the day, success will never be handed to you. It will never just show up at your doorstep. You have to chase it down and take it. There will be days when you don't feel like grinding, days when the motivation just isn't there. You'll wake up tired, frustrated, and questioning if it's all worth it. And in those moments, the difference between success and failure isn't talent, luck, or opportunity. It's discipline. Motivation is great, but it's temporary. It comes and goes like the wind. If you rely on motivation, you'll only work when you feel like it. And that's the problem. Most people only grind when they're inspired. But champions, the greats, they show up regardless of how they feel. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. It means putting in extra reps when your body is screaming for rest. It means working on your craft when no one is clapping for you, when no one is watching, when no one is giving you credit. You can't build a legacy on feelings. You build it with habits, consistency, and commitment. Because the truth is, the ones who are disciplined will always outlast the ones who are just motivated. So when motivation fades, and it will fade, will you still be grinding? Will you still be pushing? That's the real test. Success isn't built in one day. It's built in the thousands of days you keep showing up when no one is watching. It's built in the quiet moments when you choose to work instead of making excuses. It's built in the discipline of doing the small things over and over until they turn into something massive. Too many people want instant results. They go to the gym for a week and expect to see a transformation. They start a business and expect to be rich overnight. And when they don't see progress fast enough, they quit. But that's not how success works. The ones who make it are the ones who stay consistent. They understand that every rep, every late night, every early morning, every sacrifice, it all adds up. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop doesn't make a difference. 10 drops won't do anything. But over time, after thousands of drops, that rock begins to break. That's the power of consistency. It's not about how hard you go one time. It's about how many times you keep coming back, day after day, without stopping. So I have one question for you. Are you willing to stay consistent long enough to see the results? Because if you are, success is just a matter of time. That pain you feel right now, the exhaustion, the struggle, the frustration, it's only temporary. It won't last forever. But you know what will? Regret. See, pain is part of the process. It's the price you pay for greatness. Every champion, every legend, every success story has gone through pain. They've been tired. They've doubted themselves. They've wanted to quit. But the difference between them and everyone else, they pushed through it. They understood that pain is not a reason to stop. It's a reason to keep going. Because here's the truth. The pain of hard work, of sacrifice, of discipline, it's temporary. It will fade. But the pain of quitting, the pain of looking back 5, 10 years from now, knowing you could have been great, but chose to give up, that pain lasts forever. So when it hurts, when you're tired, when you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this pain will pass. But quitting, that's permanent. Push through, keep grinding, because in the end, the only thing worse than the pain of hard work is the pain of knowing you never gave it everything you had.